Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name's Emily and I'm very grateful that you're here. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. If you do like the video, please be sure to like it, give it a thumbs up, and then subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any updates. For our yoga practice today, all you'll need is a little bit of space and a comfortable surface. Let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome to today's yoga. This one is going to test our focus and help us stay concentrated as we move through some different balances and test our bodies. So I want you to tell yourself in your mind, I can do this, and then let the rest fall into place. We're going to start standing in Tadasana, coming to the top of your space, find your mountain pose, standing up as tall as you can. Try and close your eyes. Let your palms face forward, fingers are spread wide. Let's take a couple deep breaths here. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Let's do that again. Breathe in. And breathe out. We're going to open up the eyes if they're closed, and the next time you breathe in, make a big sun breath, circle your arms and reach the fingertips up. And as you breathe out, we're going to bring the fingers down to touch the toes. And if you don't touch your toes, that's okay. Breathe in, sun breath, lift up a little bit higher. Breathe out, fingertips down towards the toes. Deep breath in, we come back up. This time I want you to try and come up to your tippy toes, lifting the heels. And breathe out, slowly lower the heels down, slowly lower the fingertips down. We're challenging our balance a little bit right away. Breathe in, circle the arms, lift the heels. And breathe out, lower slowly for 3, for 2, 1. Awesome job. Let's stay down here this time and just start to move side to side, bend the knees. Try and take a deep breath here. Breathe in and breathe out. We'll take another sun breath to come back up. Circle the arms and breathe out. Just bring the hands to your heart center. Now I'm going to take a big step back so that I can face sideways here. So you might want to do this depending on how much space you have. I'm going to have the feet really wide and make the toes point a little bit out to the sides. And we're going to reach up, breathe in. Breathe out, bend the knees and bring the fingertips down. Let's do it again. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out to come down. Another one like this. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to come back up this time. And I want you to reach up and over to one side. And then I want you to make a big circle with the body as you come down. Breathe in as you circle up, hands stay together. Breathe out, the knees bend, circle forward. Now this time release the arms to move at a different time like a wave. Breathe in and breathe out to come down. Another one like that. Breathe in and breathe out. Now stay low, keep the knees bent. Keep your hands down. We're going to move the opposite way. So first bring the hands together. Come the opposite way that you came from. Breathe in, hands lift up. Breathe out, bend the knees, come forward. Another one just like that. Breathe in, reach a little higher. Breathe out. Now releasing the arms to move separately. Inhale, huge circle. Exhale, lower. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. We're staying down here. Bend the knees really deep so you can get a little bit lower. Hands are down. And we're going to walk the hands and walk the feet back to the top. Coming back into your forward fold. Big breath in. And breathe out. We're going to put the palms down and step your feet back into downward facing dog. This is our upside down V. Try to keep your back flat and keep your legs stretched out long. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. We're going to take a bend to the knees, look forward, and see if you can hop the feet up to the hands. One breath. Nice job. Take a huge sun breath, circle the arms, come up to stand. And breathe out, hands to your heart. Now we're gonna send one leg out behind us. I'm gonna send my left leg back. And we're coming into our airplane pose. So make a nice long line with your back, reach the leg back, and make your arms open up like wings. Now try and keep your balance as we move the arms. The arms are gonna come forward like you're swimming, and then push the water out of your way. Breathe in as the arms come forward, and push. Breathe out. One more like this. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we're gonna bring the lifted leg into the chest. See if you can wrap your arms. Give that leg a huge squeeze. Breathe in. And breathe out. We're going to let the foot down and come back to Tadasana. Feeling really strong, really focused. Close your eyes. Tell yourself, even when things are challenging, I can still try my best and I can overcome challenges. It's always a good reminder to give ourselves. Sometimes we feel like we can't do something. And as soon as we feel like we can't do it, then we probably won't be able to do it. So let's tell ourselves we can, okay? Take a big breath in, big breath out, open up the eyes. We're gonna send the other leg back to airplane. So now I'm sending my right leg, reach it back, reach the arms out. Finding your airplane wings to start. Keep both legs really, really strong, and let's start to swim with the arms. Breathe in, reach forward. Breathe out, arms come back. Let's do two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Big breath in. Full breath out. We're gonna start to hug the knee in, coming up to stand, squeeze the leg into the chest. Even if you feel wobbly like I do today, that's okay. We can still try our best. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release the leg down. Both feet flat, arms beside you, Tadasana. Take a big sun breath, circle the arms, lift the chest, look up to the thumbs, and breathe out, fingertips down. Let's do that again, but this time lift up to the tippy toes, lift the heels as you breathe and reach the arms. Breathe out, slowly lower down the heels and the fingers for 3, for 2, and 1, lower down. Good stuff. Taking a big step out again, so I'm gonna turn to the side. If you have enough space to just take a big step where you are, that's great. Make sure your toes are pointing out, and this time we're bending the knees, okay? Then we need to start to move side to side. You can add a little bit, little groove, move side to side. Feel your balance, feel the feet pressing down. And then next time you're in the middle, we're going to stay. Reach the arms, sun breath, breathe in. Breathe out, bend the knees, fingers down. Let's do it again, breathe in. And breathe out. One more like this, breathe in. And breathe out. Now this time, keep the knees bent, reach the arms out. We're going to move over to one leg and then balance on that leg, keeping the shape, keep that other knee bent as you lift up. Okay, we're gonna switch side to side. So come back down, get nice and low, and then come to the other side, pressing off the toes. Use your strength to balance. Come on down, and come out. Maybe the arms reach to the sides as you do. Come on down, and open up, lift up. Down through center, up to the other side. And last one, down through center, and up to the side. We'll come down to center, and then bring the fingertips down, straighten the legs, bring your feet parallel with one another, so toes point forward. And take a big breath. Now from here, I'm just gonna plant the palms down so that you can lift the feet up, kind of like a little hop, and then we're going to sit down. So giving yourself a little air time before you come to sit down. I'm coming to sit cross-legged. I want you to reach the arms up, breathe in. And breathe out, reach the fingertips forward. Walk the hands over to one side. Come back to the middle. And walk the hands all the way to the other side. Back to the middle. Breathe in, come back up. And as you breathe out, we're going to release the legs out. We're coming to balance in boat pose. So now we're balancing. Even though we're sitting down, it can still be a challenge. So keep breathing. Keep telling yourself, I can do this. And maybe your legs reach, reach, reach. Bending the knees, take the hands behind the legs, squeeze the legs in. And then release the legs down again, coming back to cross-legged. Reach the arms up, breathe in. Breathe out, fold forward, hands forward. Walk your hands over to one side. And then walk back to the middle. And over to the other side. Walk back to the middle. And then come back up, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to lift the legs again, but this time we're going to hold on to the outer edges of the feet. So see if you can find your balance here. Now you can find a little rock side to side, and then try and be still. Maybe you stay like this with the legs in close. Maybe you're going to straighten out the legs, lifting the feet, lifting your eyes up, looking at the toes, or even past the toes. Big breath in, full breath out. Let's take one more breath, see if you can be really, really still as you breathe in. And breathe out, bend the knees back in towards you. Bring the feet flat, hands onto the shins. And we're gonna come into cat and cow. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin, lift the eyes. Breathe out, round your spine, chin to chest, almost like you're coming all the way onto your back. Breathe in to lift up. Breathe out to come back. Do one more like this. Breathe in. And breathe out. As you breathe in, we're coming up, and then as you breathe out, we're going to roll down onto our back. So make sure you have some space behind you, and then roll all the way down onto your back. We're gonna lift the toes up to the sky. See if you can straighten the legs, or almost straighten the legs. And start to point and flex the feet. Pointing one foot at a time. See if everything else can be still, keeping your arms still. Closing your eyes maybe, just listen to the sound of my voice. Focus on the sound of my voice. We're going to bring the feet still. Make the feet flexed as if you are standing on the ceiling. See if you can spread your toes out really wide. Spread your toes as wide as you can. And then scrunch them in. Again, reach them out wide, wide, wide. Scrunch them in. One more, breathe in, reach the toes wide. Breathe out, scrunch the toes in, bend the knees in. And we're going to squeeze the legs. Give the arms lots of space to wrap around the legs. Maybe even wrapping so tight that the forehead lifts up to the knees. See if you can touch your forehead to your knees. Squeeze it a little bit more. And then when you breathe out, we're going to let go. Make your legs straight. Bring your arms out to your sides, coming into Shavasana. And then let yourself just relax here. Just lying down, try to be still. See if you can stay here completely still for 5 breaths today. Counting your breaths in your head, breathing deep. Try to be totally still except for breathing. We're going to reach the arms overhead, bring the feet together and point the toes away from you, taking a big stretch, breathe in. Breathe out, bend the knees, take the hands onto the shins, and we'll start to rock forward and back. Rocking a few times until you rock enough to come up into seated Coming to sit cross-legged, sitting up as tall as you can. I want you to close the eyes. I want you to take a deep breath in and full breath out. Reminding yourself that even when things are challenging, we can always try our best. And if we don't get it this time, maybe we'll get it the next time. But we'll never get it if we don't try. Thank you for trying your very best with me today. Thank you for practicing your balance and practicing your focus. Let's bring our hands to touch each other and say a big thank you to one another for being here and for trying our very, very best. Namaste.